Hi, Hiking Jim here. Welcome to another episode of Adventures in Stoving. This is the burner from an MSR Windboiler, and I've got it on really low, and I don't know if you can hear it. I hope you can, but it's popping just a little bit. So this kind of popping noise that it's making, and I'm going to turn it up just a bit. Let me see if you can hear the difference. So it's doing a little less popping. Turn it up a little bit more. So now it's more of a continuous purr. But so that's the way you tell when you're getting the stove too low and it's about to go out. When it starts stalling out and it starts popping, I'm turning it down now. There. Do you hear it really start popping? So if you hear that noise, that means it's time to back it off, or not back it off in the sense of turning it down, but to actually give it a little bit more gas, otherwise you're going to lose your flame. At that point, I don't know if you noticed, but I turned off the stove. You got to let it cool a minute, otherwise you could get what's called underburn, and you could get burning inside the burner, and you don't want that. You only want burning at the surface of the burner. Now I'm going to relight with my fire steel, and notice it takes really easy. That is probably the world's easiest stove to light with a fire steel. I'm not sure exactly what dynamics, but it's probably the burner rim, which retains the heavier than air gases that are used for stoves. Anyway, it's the world's easiest stove to light with a fire steel. It's almost you can't miss. All right, so there we go. There. Now let's do it all the way up. There we go. That's a really hot stove. Anyway, so that's the MSR Windboiler. You've seen full flame, you've seen low flame. Listen for that popping noise. If you hear that popping noise, you better give it a little gas. Otherwise the flame's going to go out. If it goes out, you got to let it sit for a minute. If you don't let it sit, you're going to get underburned, okay? I'm Hiking Jim. This is Adventures in Stoving. Thank you for joining me.